So the setup is the first portion. The second portion, which we'll discuss right now, is the explosion portion. Two things I'm going to cover in terms of stand-ups. One is just an explosion stand-up to your feet. All right. The second one I'm going to cover is getting to your butt. That's really all we focus on. That's all I've ever focused on. Even as a high school coach, I was a high school coach for 18 years, was the importance of getting guys good at stand-ups. I can tell you as a college coach, and if you're a middle school or high school wrestler watching right now, when I go out and recruit, I look for guys that can stand up. I want guys that can get to their feet, that can get away. Nothing against Granby rolls, nothing against switches, nothing against side rolls, but when you miss those holds, you're usually in really bad position. If you get to your feet and you miss the stand-up, you're in pretty good position. If I get to my feet right here and he's behind me, right now the important thing to understand is he has all the responsibility of returning me. If he doesn't, if he hangs around here for, according to the rules, 5 seconds, when the count starts, or even in the referee's head the count starts, he doesn't return me to the mat, then he's going to get hit for stalling. So there's a lot more safety here in getting up to my feet. Even if he gets his hands locked, which we don't want him to get his hands locked, there's still a lot better things happening up here than if I'm on the mat. If I'm on the mat and I miss a switch, and I'm right here, he's got a tight waist ride on me. If I miss a Granby roll, I miss a side roll, this is tough to get out of. Really tough to get out of. Tight waist ride, missing a roll. So I want to err on the side of failing on my feet, because as I get to my feet, the responsibility falls on him. All right, now we don't want him to get our hands locked, and that's what we're going to discuss here. We're going to make sure that we come up. So we talked about setup, we talked about explosion, and then the next and last thing is position. So if I'm going to practice stand-up here, I'm right here, I'm bottom man set, top man on. I'm going to work on explosion a little bit. Now I really don't care if you're an inside leg stand-up guy or you're an outside leg stand-up guy. Everybody's a little different, everybody's got a different feel. I'm not going to say one over the other. Jump over this side this time, Mateos. So if he's on this side right here, I'm kind of an inside leg stand-up guy. But you got to be one or the other. You got to be able to come up and get a foot up quickly, whether it's this foot or that foot. I've got to get this post out here and I've got to get it away from my body so I can get some pressure. If you're a very athletic person, a stand-up's a great hold. If you're a very athletic, very fast twitch, very quick, because all you got to do is watch the whistle and win the explosion and you're up to your feet. So that's something that is maybe an individual thing, but that's just a note you got to understand is if you're really, really quick and really, really explosive, stand-up's definitely your move right there.